First minute of this video is going to be us arriving and eating in Granada. The rest, a beautiful walking tour. Join me, won't you?
Granada looks, so far, from my first 30 seconds impression, a lot like Leon.
Our welcome committee here at Cueva Rica is this arrogantly inquisitive and friendly cat. I live here. This is my bed.
We're staying in this area for about a week. There is no vegan or truly strictly vegetarian restaurant here, but there are a lot of places with options. First, let's try Burroks. Vegetarians and vegans are welcome. Vegan burrito with rice and a set of tacos. All the vegan items here are vegetarian, and then you omit the cheese and other milky things.
Gracias.
So let's see what that looks like.
Delicious taste. But goodness gracious, is this ever a small portion?
It was actually quite tasty. It was like a 2.5-inch taco with one layer of roasted veg. It was about 4 or 5 bites of food. Anyway, here's a quick self-directed walking tour through Granada. First of all, the Immaculate Conception of Mary Cathedral. It's a church that's yellow. It's a church that's all yellow. Peekaboo. 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 Built in 1583, it's undergone several rebuilds, and it's been raided by pirates. Although I just told you when it was built, it's important to note that it's been rebuilt a number of times, the most recently completed between 1905 and 1915. And a quick walk through a cute little park to get to our next stop, which is some old Spanish rooftops. Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah. Held up by cantilevers, but it's a way to see some of what the old city, oldish city, medium old city, would have looked like. Our second point is this intersection where we're able to spot the original architecture of the Spanish. Right up there on that roof. Lower canopies of the roof resting on upright timber columns. Ooh. These were replaced after the town was nearly burnt to the ground by William Walker. These newer style of Spanish roofs still overhang. They're supported by roof joists that simply cantilever out from the buildings. Neato. Roof stuff. Next up, we're taking a 15-minute-ish walk to the Polvora Armory Fortress. That sounds like it's going to have something to do with militaristic things. Let's go see. The twisty, windy streets with sort of randomized houses and stuff. Well, it's actually quite charming. Cathedral in the distance. And lots of really nicely finished houses with stone, brick, iron, beautiful paint, plaster, etc. Seems like everywhere I go reminds me of home. Oh! This was built in 1748 as a colonial ammunition storage facility. It's stark, it's militaristic, its architecture is another stark contrast to Granada's vibrant churches, but it played a vital role in defending the city from pirates. You catching the theme yet? Most of the stuff in this tour is going to be rated R. Okay.
Por favor, su nombre y dirección donde nos visitan.
See? Dark stained wood. Oh!
Jesus. You're okay?
Uh-huh. I just smoked my fucking dome. Oh wow, it's nice. Be sure to wear the shortest skirt possible. It's a strange transition point the way they did this, but that's okay. Wow. You can see the white church, the yellow church, the blue church, and a volcano in the distance. So in a way, it's every Central American city. Quite nice. Let's take some pictures. After heading to the top, we headed to the bottom. Pictures of revolutionary fighters. Sadly, this one lost his lip in the war. Top lip, totally gone. That bird just sounded like it was doing a metal riff, hey? I have noticed actually in Granada that there is lots of beautiful art everywhere. Our hostel even has like tons of somewhat pornographic wood sculptures. I guess they have a lot of beautifully colored walls that need art on them.
What are these little hands? What are they?
Coatis?
They're so cute, tiny little hands.
Tell me in the comments, what has 4 little fingers and hops through these cats? Coatis? Bears? By the way, on an unrelated note, I don't know how Canada got the reputation for just marauding, roaming death bear squads everywhere, but all of the people we've met, Dutch, French people, they all uniformly say, oh, but the bears in Canada, the bears. We're like, black bears you can just kind of scare away by clapping them. So here it is. We're trying to dispel the myth that bears in Canada are uniformly violent. Now, a lot of them have been, but black bears? No, not usually. Brown bears? Grizzly bears? You're dead. They decide whether you live or die. Canada's bears. Not as bad as you might have heard, but sometimes. Well, there we go. We saw that. What's next? I'll tell you right after this. Blah. And it's gonna be Chapel de Maria Auxiliadora, that blue chapel in the distance. This one was built in the late 19th century, and we're not going inside right now because it's closed, but the floors are apparently beautiful and the ceilings are beautifully vaulted. It's got a nice clean white facade, a beautifully carved intricate wood door. Bam! We're going somewhere next. Bam! What is it?
Church.
Another church. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you want to worship God? Only Christian God. You're in the right place. This is Iglesia Exalteva. This marks the original indigenous settlement that was right here before the Spanish arrived, is what they're calling it. This church just appeared right on top of the indigenous city that was here before the settlement. I don't know how that happened. Must have been the power of God. Anyway, it is another one of the oldest churches here, of which there are all of them. And this one has an open door. Should we pop in? Gothic and Baroque church. Let's take a look. Let's go in. Let's see if we can go in. What's this across the way? Looks to be a very old park. That's not on the tour.
It is.
Oh, is that next?
Yes.
What's next on the tour?
This old park.
Okay. Wow, she's incredible at this. Directly across from Exalteva, Iglesia Exalteva, is Parque Exalteva, a beautiful old park where you can sit and reflect on how many indigenous people were uprooted or killed so that this church, on your faith in God or whatever. And because the park has numerous very hot cement benches and there is no shade, it's very quiet because no one's there. But it is quite nice. Keep in mind, friends, if you're hearing these jokes, it's just a little sarcasm, okay? I love your city. Don't just... In the distance, you can tell they're setting up for a Lionel Richie concert. What time does it start? It doesn't matter. It's a nice long concert. It goes all night long. Anyway, make sure you come by and say hello. Okay, let's get on with the tour. The Tower La Merced Church, or Parroquia de la Señora Merced, is said to be the best view from a church in the whole city. So let's go see if they're right. I wonder if you can volunteer to give it a little scrub on the outside. Maybe that's the patina. They padded that.
Oh, it is there.
It really is. Holy crap. This staircase is the tightest one we've been in on the whole trip. It's like a body length wide and it's so steep. I don't think this is to code. Wow. Oh, that was beautiful views. The next stop, the Municipal Market. I don't care what anyone says. Those are great places to visit, to soak in a lot of culture and a lot of information all at once. When you get to a little place and you're backpacking or you're traveling, go to the markets, see what it's like to buy little fruits and vegetables or a reasonably priced souvenir or whatever you like, because you have great exchanges there. You can find lots of self-directed tours, or you can take free walking tours for a nominal fee. One thing we have noticed here is that the walking tours, they want you to pay like 20 bucks Canadian a person. That's their suggested tip. I'm used to those being cheaper, so we don't want to be rude, so we just did a self-directed one this time. In the market here, we found the famous Tosto Metro banana burger, where the bun is made out of plantains. There is no gluten, and we've been promised an amazing hamburguesa vegano. Now, it is 350 Cordobas, which is 12 bucks. So let's see what it's like. It looks beautiful, and it's a very health-oriented vibe here, so let's see what it's like.
Okay. Para tasty, baby corn, avocado dressing, pumpkin dressing.
Ah,
Sí, pumpkin
calabazas,
sí,
derecho.
y calabaza dressing, receta de my mom, especial.
Ah, okay.
Vegano.
Gracias. Well, we got a little taste of something. Oh, wow. It tastes really like roasted. There's raw and roasted garlic in there. A tiny, tiny faint hint of sweetness. But honestly, it's kind of akin to like Caesar salad dressing in a way. These baby corn are so succulent and delicate, but a really good carrier, a really good vehicle for sauce.
It's like,
Brenda, what do you think?
that's real baby corn. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah, it's
canned
really
baby
good, isn't
corn.
it?
That is
Yeah.
fresh.
Alquimia food. Amos.
Amos?
Amos.
Nice to meet you. Me llamo es David.
David, mucho gusto, David.
Or in Canada, David.
David.
He squishes the plantain.
Yeah.
Plátano grande. And that becomes the bun. Muy bueno. Oh, yeah, perfect. Holy shit.
Buen apetito.
Incredible.
Los
Wow.
colores del trópico.
Beautiful. Tropical colors. Look at these beet rolls. Oh my god.
¿Les gusta picante, chile?
Sí, por favor.
Usually I'm
Holy
like,
shit,
yeah.
this is bursting with flavor. I was gonna say at the beginning, I was like, 12 bucks? Delicious. The chef, muy famoso. Everything on this plate is perfect. He was saying that when he cooks it all on the grill, it like creates just its own flavor of alkalinity and balance. He's totally right. The two sauces blend together so beautifully. One has just a hint of acridity or a little tiny faint bit of bitterness, but it works. It's so beautiful. And Brenda, in the distance, loves the hot sauce. Our last stop on the walking tour after that beautiful meal is going to be here at the Artisan Walking Street. It's a high-end street with lots of restaurants and lots of other stuff like that. So let's just take a walk through and see it quick. Anyway, it's a nice street. It heads all the way down to the water.
In the next video, you're going to see everything else we did in Granada, the famous Isleta tours, Laguna Apoyo, and more. For Vegan Everywhere, at the end of my own self-guided walking tour, I'm David.